It's been a long time since I've actually written lyrics on paper. That's how you know I feel them. That's how you know they're real. These are just sonnets from my life. Everything that's gotten me to the point where I am today. Hope you're down for the ride.
18th Street is where I'm at my peak. Can't be weak, they'll leave you limp in these streets. Stand tall and rise, firmly like the Chicago skyline. Redefine my life into something greater. Stay rock solid cause they will test you. A small cafe on 18th was my first venue. Putting all these other MCs on the menu. Trying to be more complete, I compete at the highest level.
Show love to my brothers from Mike to Nate, Denzel to Drake. I respect people with incredible work ethics. One day I'll even grow beyond. Like a tree springing from its roots, leave behind the trauma that has held me back. Express it through these tracks like the CTA. But now I must move further than the loop. I won't let my mother fall the dead or let my brother fall to sorrow and regret. Constant threat makes you fret. Change at the age of 11, I had to be wiser than my age. My mom gave up everything for me, so I must return it in 3. Prosperity for my mother, my brother and me. Set the world on fire from the bottom of my soul. Follow my footsteps into something you couldn't even imagine. A true artist, my mind is never at rest.
What's good? What's good? How we doing? I know it's an early morning. First time streaming in the morning, so I'm a little tired, but we'll be chilling. We got a big morning. Big releases here for on the Sneakers app. So I know you guys are excited. I'm definitely excited. Let me just make sure everything's all set and good to go. All right, that looks about good. All right, boom. All right, we should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and go live on TikTok. Let me see. Literally my first time going live on TikTok as well. I'm gonna try to get them connected with each other because I know it's easier when you're able to just stream under one setup, just using Streamlabs. But we're not there yet. All right, let me just adjust this. All right, poof. Wow, you have to. I didn't even know you had to do all this to go live on TikTok. You literally have to make sure that your age is correct and all that, which is pretty insane. Probably thinks I'm like a fucking old man with my beard. Age confirmed. All right, bet. Let's go live on this too. What's good, everybody? First time live on TikTok. I'm also streaming on YouTube. We have a big release today. We got the J Balvin 3 Reels coming out, and we have the FUTURA SBs. So, first time going live on this platform. I'm also live on YouTube. If you want to capture a little bit more of what's going on screen, you can definitely do so there. But yeah, I'm super excited to share this experience and do more lives for you guys on TikTok because I want to make sure that I'm making good use out of both communities here. So that is definitely the goal. And yeah, so let's take a look at what's dropping today. So it looks like we have like 22 minutes before the 2 big releases come out. And of course, that's going to be the FUTURA SBs. These are so nice. Like, I don't know. I might have to keep these for personals. If I land the FUTURA SBs, they may have to be just personals. Those are so clean, so nice. And then we have the J Balvin RIO. I think these shoes are cool. I don't think they're as good as the other J Balvins that came out. I don't know what you guys think about the J Balvin 3 Rios, but I personally like the last release a little bit better. I think the black is just a little bit too dark. It almost doesn't have enough contrast on the shoe. Thank you guys for joining. We're talking about all the new releases that are coming up in just 20 minutes or so. We're going to have the FUTURA SBs and the Jordan 3 Rios. So those are the big drops for today. I'm excited for them. I feel like it's been a good month. I know I talked a little bit about this on the Soul Talk podcast, the last episode, that it's been a really good month for shoes and for sneakers. And I think this is not going to be any different. So I'm excited that we're getting some good releases. Feels like the sneaker scene is picking up a little bit for summertime, which is perfect. I'm very excited by that fact. Let me go ahead and actually pull up the stream on YouTube. Just so I can see any comments, anything like that. All right, bet. I got that pulled up as well. Thanks again for anyone who is joining. Once again, we're talking about the new releases that are coming out in just 20 minutes or so. We have the Jordan 3 Rios, and then we have the Futura SBs. So, let's see. Make sure it opened up. This is the first time I'm live streaming on TikTok. It's actually pretty interesting. Let's see. Let's go through, I guess, a little bit of the pictures and all that. So, from what I know about Futura, it's basically this New York brand. We'll read the description here, highlighting one of New York's artistic legends, Leonard McCurr, aka Futura. His creative vision continues to evolve, influence across medium, genre, instinct, and now footwear. Sorry, it's so early. I'm not used to doing all this. With his iconic hand style at the center, Futura's work eschews labels or context, despite being known as one of the graffiti's most famous progenitors. From subway car fame of the past to prestigious gallery and museum exhibitions of the now, Futura's pieces boldly reinterpret space through color, characters, and typography. Interesting. They're using a lot of strong and bold words. I can applaud Nike for that. That's good. But yeah, do you guys have a favorite of any of the shoes releasing? Do you prefer the Rios or the Futuras? I'm gonna see if I can throw a poll. Actually, that could be cool. Let's see. Poll. Okay. I guess I have to go live for a little bit longer before I can do that. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. Real-time performance. Bet. I don't know. There's so much going on here. It's pretty interesting. Okay, interact. Comment. Alright, bet. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't mind sharing the live, this is going to be a live cop of the Futura and the Jordan 3 Rios. Hopefully we can get one. From what I heard, the Jordan 3 Rios, they're very, very limited. Like, I saw like somewhere like 4,400 pairs, which is absolutely insane. And it's kind of funny because I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday. They were charging some like resellers who didn't change who inputted the wrong password $25,000, which I found kind of hilarious because a lot of those resellers use bots and then they have auto checkouts. So it just purchased the shoe regardless of what the costs are. So they kind of got screwed over to $25,000. I'm for sure, I know they're definitely going to get their money back. There's no way, but it's going to definitely take them like a couple of weeks or so. They're going to have to charge back their cards and all that. But I feel like that's just hilarious. I don't know what the legality of all that is, to be honest. But I do find it kind of funny that they just kind of got screwed over. And now they have to deal with that whole entire situation, which is kind of tough. But it's fun nonetheless. And I think it's a good looking shoe. Like I said, I don't think it's as good as the OG version. And let's check what the prices are going for on just StockX out of curiosity for both of these shoes, just to see what the market is looking like. First, let's check the Futuras. $455. I think these actually have been going up. I want to say they were right around the low 400s, especially in my size. Yeah, they're right around 500. So this is going to be a pretty popular SB that resells for a good amount of money, which is interesting because we've had a lot of SB releases that really haven't done anything, especially just like the GR restocking local skate shop releases, like the gums and stuff like that. I remember when those were hard to get when they first came out, and they were reselling for quite a bit. Not anymore. You can basically get those for retail. You can buy them even slightly used under retail. So the SB hype really isn't there, but I guess the collaborations are still going to carry, and they're still going to have some value. I don't think these are better than the Born and Raised. I think they're up there, though. I really like these. I love the sole, the colors, the blue. Blue is my favorite color, so I mean, most of the shoe is blue, so, or Geo teal, as they say. But I think it's a really, really good looking shoe. All right, hold on. Let's check the RIOs now. So if you're into reselling and all that, the Futuras are definitely going to be profitable. It's not going to be easy to hit on. There's going to be a lot of people going for those, especially with such a low entry price. And then we have the J-Balvin 3.0 size 12 selling around 486, so right around 500. I want to say retail is expensive too. Retail is just right around 500. No, not 500. Excuse me. Retail's 250. My mind's been going to a lot of different places, but yeah, right around 250 for the RIOs. So after taxes, that's damn near 280. Yeah, you can make definitely some good money. I'd say if you're looking to profit on both of these shoes, you can expect to make yourself a nice buck. Definitely with the Futuras is going to have a higher profit margin if that's what you're into. I think both of the shoes are just great though. I'm a big fan of both of them. I think that if I had to rock one personally, like I said at the start of this live stream, I'm definitely picking the Futuras. I think the Futuras are nice. They're a good vibe. They're clean. And they're great for the summer. These RIOs kind of remind me of the Jordan 3 Fears. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, guys, but that shoe is like worth nothing. Like, unfortunately, because I think it's a great shoe. It's very similar. I mean, it's a different shoe, and that doesn't have all the gradient hits that the J Balvin does. But this shoe is only $125. Yeah, $125 for a Jordan 3. Crazy. I feel like you could even go in retail stores and find these on sale. Like, these just are not moving, bro. Like, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I'm going to show my stream on YouTube some shoes that I was trying to go for. It was the Wales Bonner Sambas. I like both colorways that recently released. They had this Wonder Blue and Clay Royal. I thought these were phenomenal. $277. Retails like $180 on these. I heard the materials were decent, but as soon as these shoes drop, they're just gone. And like, especially when they drop them on sites like Nordstrom and all that, they get cooked by bots. So it's really like your chances are extremely limited to do that, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It is what it is. It's a part of being a sneakerhead. You can't get everything, unfortunately. But yeah, these two colorways. This Wales Bonner Desert White colorway also dropped as well. And this one's clean. I like this one. But I definitely like the blue better. The blue pair is nice. To me, I don't like the tongue folding over like that. I know it's kind of iconic of the Wales Bonner. But me, I like a slimmer, just like shorter in length tongue. But these are all great options. I mean, Wales Bonner, Adidas, they've been killing it. So I cannot complain with that whatsoever. I hope you guys got your coffee out. It's gonna be a long morning. I'm wishing success for all of you guys watching the stream. I hope you're able to hit at least one of these pairs. Hopefully the pair that you want most. But yeah, let's talk about these Bad Bunny Gazelles, because these drop just like randomly on kind of unknown sites. And honestly, I think they're clean. Besides this, like, I don't know who decided to take creative liberty. For those of you who can't see on TikTok, we're looking at the Bad Bunny, the Gazelle. It has the tag on the back heel, which I don't get why. I don't understand why that it has that. But you know, I'm definitely like this could be a clean, very minimalist shoe. but the tag just throws it off. The Adidas Benito, it's kind of a nice touch. It's a very simplistic shoe. Most people wouldn't even know it's a Bad Bunny shoe, which some people like with collabs, other people don't. I know, like, if you're a fan of JJ Jones and all that, basically, that those shoes look just like GR releases. All the JJ Jones collabs, they basically look just like GR shoes, but they command a crazy resale value, which I don't personally understand. But you know what? To each their own. If you like those collabs, I'm not here to judge you. I want you to enjoy what you like, wear what you want to wear, you know, that kind of stuff. Looks like, honestly, these Bad Bunnies I'm showing on screen right now, the Foreign Buckle Low, the blue tint, these are my favorite. If I could find a good pair, size 12, if someone's selling it, the DM is always open. I would love a pair of these. These are excellent. Looks like we're 9 minutes out till drop time. Okay, this is, I mean, I'm hoping I can get one of these. Bring you guys a review. For those of you guys who are just joining, it's the Futura Nike SB Low and the Air Jordan 3 J Balvin Rio. Those two are dropping today in 9 minutes at 9 Central, at least for me. It's gonna vary on time zone, but quantity is gonna be very limited. These are not gonna be easy to touch. They're gonna be one of the most coveted sneakers, both of them, for this summer. So if you want them, I would say try to do other raffles. We discussed the J Balvin site charging people $25,000 for it, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, if you want these shoes, make sure you're entering. Make sure you have your app updated. That's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna double check before you enter a sneakers raffle, especially on shoes that you really want. Always go to your app store and just make sure that it's up to date, because there's people who can get screwed over by it, and it does not work. I feel like Nike should have all of this figured out by now. Look, exactly what I was talking about. You see update right there? Yes. Update that bad boy. It was funny because I was recording a video for you guys yesterday. And by you guys, I mean the TikTok shorts and then the YouTube videos. And they had the drop of the KD4 Weathermans while I was out recording it. And I went for those. And dude, my sneaker scratch just didn't work at all. I just got finessed by it. Like, literally, I did it literally the second I got the notification. Because if you're a sneakerhead like me, you're following someone on Twitter or on X who drops the live notifications when shoes drop. And so Links posted that they were dropping, and I went right for it. I did the scratch. I know how scratches work. I mean, I've been into sneakers for so long that it's really nothing new to me. But the fact that I still couldn't grab those was just like, come on now. But I was able to see them in person. I actually went to Foot Locker in downtown State Street. That should be today's video that releases. And they're really nice in hand. The KD4 Weathermans, those are great shoes. Definitely a good performer as well from everything that I heard about it. And that's just an iconic colorway. Let's go ahead and check. I want to see what the prices are looking like. Because I think they were right around the 180 mark. Yeah, right around 180 for it. Retail was 130, so I mean, not really a shoe that you can resell per se and make a lot on, but it's a good shoe nonetheless. And if I was able to cop it for retail, it would be a shoe that I personal, and I'd actually hoop in these for sure. Let's see what these KD4 Galaxies are doing. 290. Yeah, the Galaxies are way up there compared to the Weathermans, which is kind of interesting, honestly. Thank you guys for joining. If you're new to the stream, we're talking about the two sneakers drops. We have the Futura SBs, and then we have the Jordan 3 J Balvins. They are about to drop in like 6 minutes. I'm wishing you guys the best. I do appreciate you guys joining us the first time I'm streaming on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. So shout out my YouTube viewers who are pulling through for us. All right, I got the sneakers app updated. We're chilling. We're ready to go. Let's take a look at the upcoming releases. Jordan 12 Taxi Flip. I saw, what's his name, Wear Tester's video on these. It's just a forgettable shoe. I know I had someone in the comments of, made a video on these Jordan 11 lows. They're like, oh, I'm excited to get the Taxi Flips as well. I didn't know what he was talking about, but now I do. And if you like that shoe, you're more than welcome to like whatever shoe that you want. I just think it's a little boring in my opinion. I love the Jordan 12. I think it's a great silhouette, but just that colorway itself is just not my favorite. We got the Jordan 1 Latte. Definitely getting mocha vibes. It's going to be a popular shoe. I feel like Jordan brand is doing whatever they can to revive the hype. Jordan 1s just haven't been moving. The artisanal red, the mauve, literally every release that I could think of, even the Royal Reimagines, have been sitting and going under retail at outlets. And that's not to say they're bad shoes, because I think they're great shoes. I think especially the artisanal red and the Royal Reimagines have their own merit. They're good shoes, and they definitely have their following. But I think that it's been too much Jordan 1 saturation, so now they're trying to bring it back what sells with this Jordan 1 Latte. I think these will sell. I don't know if they're going to sell out. I think big sizes is definitely going to sell out. Small sizes I could see possibly sitting, but I still believe that they're going to sit. They're going to sell. And then they're bringing back the Jordan 1 Low Mochas. Well, the Mocha colorway on the Jordan 1 Low silhouette. And yeah, those are going to move. I want a pair of those. I think they're coming out August 21st, something like that. And I think that's a great pair of kicks. I'm honestly a big fan of those. Let me go ahead and reopen the stream 1 second. Just make sure the YouTube stream is chilling. It looks like we're good. Yeah. But then again, thank you guys for joining the TikTok. This is the first time I've gone live. I do appreciate you guys for joining. And as I continue to get better on this, I'm going to keep working on the setup so I can get you guys a live view on the screen as well, so you can see what we're looking at. But basically, we got 3 minutes until the drop time. Like I said, I'm wishing you guys all good luck. Hopefully you're able to hit on these sneakers and get which pair of your ever pair you want. Air Max 186 Camo and Light Lemon Twist. I saw these in person. I went to this store called Stash that's located on the north side of Chicago. It's like, at this point, it's too many Air Max 1 big bubbles. Like, I get it with the OG colorways, like the Royal colorway and then the red colorway that dropped. Like, give us more of those. Like, that's cool. I rock with those. Just the simple colorways. But I feel like all this extra Air Max 1 big bubble is just unnecessary. It's just a little bit too much saturation. Rather, they give us a little less quantity and give us more quality. Speaking of quality and quantity, the Jordan 4 Military Blues. There's been a lot of discussion online. Like, I see a side of the sneakerhead community that loves them, who thinks they're the best sneakers. And honestly, I think they're great. I really like the Jordan 4 Military Blues. They're not my favorite shoe in my collection. That's still probably my lost and founds. But they're a solid release. They're true to that original release with the more truer colors. Because a lot of people were saying, oh, the colors aren't light enough. Well, that's the 2012 and the 2006 pair you guys are comparing it to. You're not comparing it to the original release, which I think was back in like 89 or something, where the color is a lot darker. The one thing I would have liked on them, to be fair, is I don't like the off-white color. Instead of having a stark white, I just think the shoe looks a little strange with it. But it's still a great shoe. It's going for not even that much, so definitely worth it. Look at this, the 1989 classic. Man, that shoe is, oof. As you can see, much darker colors. Cool to see. That Nike Air, man. I feel like they get cheaper and cheaper with the Nike Air freaking hang tag by the minute, which sucks. But looks like we got 1 minute until these shoes are about to drop. Let's see how this goes. All right, everyone get your extra device ready, or if you have to watch this, I don't know if you can watch TikToks in like half views. I know you could do that in YouTube, which is a part of your screen. But it's time for this drop. Wishing you guys the best of luck. Let's see. Looks like we just got just about a minute. All right, I think it's all opened up. All right, let's go. Futuras, I'm going for a size 12. Good luck, everyone. Make sure to go with your right size. Make sure you have all of your shipping and billing information correct. I would hate for you guys to win and get your order canceled. That would be the worst. That would not be fun. All right, let's see. Let's see if the sneakers app cooperates this time. We got 10 minutes to join this raffle. Okay, what is the draw? I guess this is new. Like, they're trying to teach me what a draw is. Nike, I know what a draw is. I've been a member since like 2014. All right. It looks like it's in women's sizing. Interesting. Or no, that's just a slash. Okay, that's cool. All right, make sure you go for your correct size. Make sure you're looking at the M and then the W. If you're women's, go for the W size, whatever that is. All right, 135 plus tax. Let's lock it in. All right, we joined for the Futuras. Now it's time for these Jordan 3s, man. If I'm able to hit one of these on stream, I don't know, for every big release, I may have to go live from here on out. All right. We're confirming that. And we're joined. We are joined, and we are joined. And thank you guys for joining. I mean, I hope you guys are able to enter, and I hope that you guys are able to hit on some of these shoes if you want them. I know a lot of people are going to be going for the Futuras, maybe a little bit less for the Jordan 3 J Balvins, just because there's a little bit less hype around them. I feel like the reviews that came out are kind of mixed on them. Some people thinking they're great shoes, but other people comparing them to last year's J Balvin 3, which I'll actually pull up. I keep forgetting what the name of those are. Yeah, it's the sunset colorway. And these are going for right around 500. So I definitely see the sunset colorway staying up there in price. And I feel like these RIOs are maybe going to drop to around, it's hard to say because there is still a good amount of hype. I want to say maybe like 375 after everything's said and done, after all the pairs are out. I know a lot of pairs were sold through the J Balvin website, some of them for $25,000, which is hilarious to me. But yeah, I think these are great releases. Like I said, wishing you guys the best of luck. Hopefully you're able to hit on them. I'm going to keep that sneakers open. But yeah, this is always the hard part when you join the draws and then you just have to wait for your results. Universe. Okay. I have no ideas. Someone said there's like things on this TikTok. I feel like an old head for real because like people are sending universes and stuff. I don't even know what that means. Not for real, but this is my first time ever live streaming on TikTok and all that. So I hope you guys do enjoy like the effort. I'm trying to, because I know I have a big following under TikTok, kind of bigger than my other platforms. Not by too much, but I want to make sure to cater to you guys as well. Make sure everything is going well as well. Man, let's see. What do you guys think? Am I going to be able to hit on one of these? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I can get one. If I can get those Futuras, they might have to go straight to toe. I can't lie. After I make the review, straight to toe. Those are something special. And I feel like that whole narrative of, oh, he doesn't skateboard, he shouldn't be rocking SBs is kind of dead now at this point. So, I mean, I've tried to skate, to be fair. But I'm on the taller side. And not to say, like, oh, you're tall, you can't skate. Look at Tony Hawk, he's like 6'4". But I don't know. Just me on 4 wheels and on my 2 legs is just not where it's at for me. Not where it's at. Like, I remember I tried maybe multiple times. I kept slipping and just, like, the skateboard would go flying underneath my feet. And I would just bust my shit over and over again. I'm like, you know what? Maybe some things are just not meant for me. I like basketball. I like football. I like sports. But maybe just skateboarding isn't in my deck of cards, which, you know what? I'm okay with. I can live with that. I've done ice skating, and I've actually been getting a little bit better at that. So maybe I can lock in the ice skating skills down, because ice skating is always a popular first date. So you don't want to be the guy who's always falling behind in it. So it's gonna be something I'm working on, and improving. But yeah, so I don't even know what we talking about here, bruh. We supposed to be talking about sneakers. I'll be getting sidetracked. My bad, people. My bad. But ETs with ETs. Let's see. Are these Space Jams going on the retail? No, they're just around $214. I think those Space Jam lows are definitely a great release, more of a sleeper. I was just watching Space Jam yesterday, and it's kind of funny because I think that movie is still good. Like, I know it's a little corny, it's a little cheesy, and I've seen it like a million times, but each time I see it, it always brings a smile to my face. I don't know, it's just because Jordan is such an icon, he's such a legend, and I think that movie is low-key just like, it's goated. Especially if we're going to compare Space Jam 2. Like, Space Jam 2 is just like, nah. They did not need to make that movie. Like, I think LeBron is dope. Don't get me wrong. Growing up, watching LeBron play, he was obviously one of my favorite players, if not my favorite players. But that movie just felt like it didn't have the heart and the soul of the original one. And just the soundtrack. Just Lil Uzi Vert singing like Pump Up the Jam. Like, I don't know. That just didn't work for me. I just did not fuck with that, to be honest. I did not mess with that at all. Let's check a little bit of the analytics of the stream. I'm interested. All right. But we've been going for just around 28 minutes. I'm trying to get the streaming numbers up so I can throw in polls and stuff for you guys. But I do appreciate you guys joining and being a part of this live stream. If you go ahead and like the stream and follow my account. I mean, I post a lot of sneakers content daily. If that's the type of content you're into, you love learning about shoes, about new releases, about old shoes, and then restoring them, my content is definitely for you. That's what soul therapy is about, you know? All right. Gift cards. I didn't even know they had gift cards on StockX. I think StockX people really only use to check prices. I don't see many people really buying off of them. I prefer buying off GOAT. All my personals that I can't get for retail, I buy on GOAT. Let's see. I've been looking at these Air Max 1 Chicagos. They are big bubbles. I know I was just like harping on them. On big bubbles being too much, but I do like these. I like the materials. I like the layout of them. Let's see. I've been looking at this used pair. $128. I think that's a good price. The condition is pretty solid on these. I love the leather. That's the one thing I don't like, the meshes on Air Maxes. I know it's kind of iconic to have that mesh with the Air Max, but I don't know. These call out my name a little bit more. They're cool. Very cool shoes. I was also looking at the Jordan 2 UNCs. And I feel like maturing as a sneakerhead is just like not really sticking with what is deemed popular, but just like branching out and trying different shoes that you personally see yourself wearing and you personally would like to rock. All right, let's see. Like 12 new is even like $139. That's a great price. I mean, like, University Blue is my favorite absolute color in the world. I don't know. These are just dope. I think these are very clean, especially once they get aged a little bit beat. These would be fire. And that's the thing too. I know the Jordan 2 silhouette is not very popular, but the Jordan 2 low should not be. It is pretty underrated. I know people say, oh, they look like bowling shoes and all that, but I'd say, like, man, if these are your bowling shoes, I want to go bowl where you're at, because that shit is nice. Like, when I throw on bowling shoes, I look like a damn clown. Like, I would love if the bowling shoes looked like these Jordan 2 lows, but that's neither here or there. Looks like this draw is about to end in 1 minute. I'm excited. Hopefully able to land something. I know the sneakers app is so inconsistent. I'm seeing my track record. Well, I guess I can't be too mad. I got the Cortezes, the Forrest Gumps. That was about 2 weeks ago at this point. I was able to cop those. But honestly, I haven't hit a lot on the sneakers app. I never got lucky with Lost and Founds. I only like Jordan 4 that I was able to get or the Jordan 4 Seafoams. They were that women's release, and honestly, draw clothes now. Interesting. Honestly, like, I couldn't do much with those, so I ended up just giving them to a family member for retail. But let's see how long it's gonna take. What do we guys think? Am I gonna take the dub or the L? Draw is officially closed on these bad boys. It says sold out. It says sold out on the desktop. Let's see. It says sold out as well. I mean, obviously, I don't think any of us expected these to sit, but let me get a confirmation, Nike, please. I don't know if they're gonna be fast, they're gonna be slow. It really just varies. It definitely does vary. I'm gonna go on Soul Links. Soul Links. If you guys don't know about Soul Links is definitely where it's at for sneaker Twitter. Okay. Let's just. All right, we're not gonna do all that. I don't know why I'm not signed in. Okay, Twitter is just completely tweaking. All right. Let me see if I can just browse it as a guest. All right, beautiful. All right, let me not sign in. I guess you have to just sign in now, which honestly my computer's having a seizure, so we're not gonna do that. We'll check that a little bit later. I still haven't got an update yet, so I don't know. I don't know if I got these or not. Usually when it takes a while, that's when I get a little bit nervous. It's kind of like, man, I don't know about these. I don't know if I'm able to scoop these. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hit these or not, but I'm staying positive. That's the key. You have to stay positive with this kind of work. Looks like my brother is texting me. He should be joining on the live right now. I don't know what he's doing. He's lacking, but he must not want these shoes. All right, let's see. I'm gonna check on my iPad, see what's going on, see what the community's saying. Okay, looks like someone got. All right, looks like the notifications are finally going out. Oof. I saw the first one. It's not good. All right, please. On my iPad, it just flashed the Jordan 3 Rios that I wasn't selected for them. No update on the Futuras, though. I don't think I hit because I haven't had. There's nothing on the inbox yet. I don't know. Let's see. Like I said, the stock numbers are low for these. The resale price is high. I don't think many people are hitting on these, to be honest. Let's see. I'm seeing a couple of hits. Not selected. Not selected. Two fastest L's. All right, let's see. Sometimes it's best to just check your email, because your email is when you get the instant update, like, oh, did you hit them or not? So I'm gonna go. We're gonna check the email. Prepared to be a little disappointed. Actually, I haven't even got the email yet. All right. Wow. I'm seeing people on Twitter who hit both. I know sneaker Twitter is a thing in its own, but if you hit both, you're extremely lucky. Like, you're definitely less than the 1%. That is definitely a cop. I love the packaging on those Jordan 3s. I think they're very nice. I think they're dope. They are definitely. I hate when I'm just in like sneakers limbo where I don't know if I hit the shoes or not. Usually I get like a notification on my phone too when my credit card gets charged or my debit card gets charged, but I haven't got anything like that. All it just says is draw closed. But I hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm hoping one of you guys in the stream or on the YouTube stream who's watching this maybe in the future is able to hit and able to scoop a pair, especially if you can get these for retail, man. Like, both of these are absolutely fire. Great shoes. And if you're able to scoop these, Man, you are lucky. I don't know. I think it's safe to say I did not strike on these. Year of the Dragon. Interesting. I didn't even know. Honestly, I haven't been keeping up with the sneakers app as much as I should have. As a sneaker content creator, I didn't even know this KD dropped this Year of the Dragon. This 2.0. These are honestly kind of decent. They don't have my size. They still have a size like 8 and 15 in stock. But if I would have known about those, they might have been the move. These, I don't know. I see these going on sale. I feel like they didn't make as many pairs as they did with the black toes, but I definitely still see these going on sale. I think for a sale price, the shadows are kind of worth it. For the full-on 140, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. But that's just me personally. If you love the shoes, go for them. All right, let me check my email one more time, but it's looking like your boy did not hit today, which is fine. Only a little bit hurting inside, but we'll give it another minute or so. See if we get any more updates from the Nike's app. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit, because when you do hit, you go to the item and it says purchased. Unfortunately, it does not say that for me. Let's before we sign out, before I end the streams, let's check what the resale is looking like on these guys, because usually they kind of drop. It's weird. Sometimes they spike up when people who are upset that they didn't get their pair for retail. Sometimes they spike down. $459. Looks like these are staying around the same. I don't imagine these changing that much as well either. 507 actually going up a little bit. Like I said, these are kind of like the people who went for the drops, weren't able to secure their pair for retail, so they kind of just like get like peer pressured almost into it. But yeah, I think that's basically it. I don't know. Unfortunately, today's luck was not in my favor, but that's okay. I got to enjoy my time spending with you guys, live streaming on TikTok for the first time, and with you guys on YouTube for an early morning. I hope to do more releases like this when there's big releases, just like today. This was crazy. 2 amazing releases. I'm just going to be hopping on live with you guys, trying to cop these shoes live, talking, chatting it up. It's always a joy, and man, I just love making this type of content for you guys, so I appreciate it. I noticed there was a chat from Travis on the YouTube channel. Sorry about that, Travis. I didn't mean to ignore you. I just got busy with this release and this drop. But you know what? Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. Stay smooth. And if you got these shoes, I envy you. But if you want to send them my way for free, for a review, I would forgive you for that, okay? I would forgive you. So thanks again for you guys for joining. Have an amazing one, and peace out. All right. It's just me and you, good old YouTube. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real OG. I'm finding a way where I can merge both of the YouTube and the TikTok in the same stream, so I don't have to kind of go back and forth and be looking down and looking up to the camera up there. It'd be much simpler if I'm able to just condense that into one. But it's going to take some time. I do appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you, Travis, for joining. You're the GOAT. You're the real OG. Wish you guys the best of luck. Have a great day, and yeah.